But first, please take a look at how the game looks on screen. This is the new world of Metroid Prime. It's quite a vast world, isn't it? You can even reach those mountains in the distance if you walk far enough. We couldn't create such a wide world like this in the past, so the puzzle solving in this game begins the moment the player starts to think about where they want to go, how they will get there, and what they will do when they arrive.
This is a first-person adventure game starring our favorite protagonist, Samus. She is a very famous bounty hunter, for those of you that don't know, but I'm gonna throw it away.
Okay, Jason, we gotta talk about Metroid Prime 4. This was probably the most hilarious moment of the Direct because it was just so sad. We've been talking forever about this game needs a real trailer. It's gotten to those Nintendo Switch explainy kind of like Nintendo Direct, like, and this is, you can scan items and you can look at things in the environment.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Like that kind of presentation, it hasn't gotten like a real trailer. And then we see this, and it looks kind of like, I didn't know what it was immediately. I was like, I don't know what this is.
I knew as soon as like they showed a shot of like something going into the motorcycle, I'm like, that's Samus, this Metroid Prime 4.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about this first opening shot here, like with these
just like dog shit looking spiky tower. Like nobody would know from that.
Every time I see this game, it looks fake. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, this can't be real, right? Like it's such a bizarre design decision. I think that actually like these buildings, like, okay, I'm watching it now.
It looks low res too. Like it doesn't even look like a premium game.
It looks so basic, like all of the textures and everything. Like it looks so, like there's nothing environmental going on. You know what I mean? There's no fog. There's no particle effects. There's no. It just. It
as
has
somebody, as the resident grump of the duo, as somebody rooting for this game's horrible demise, this is the best trailer. I was feasting looking at this dog shit. This looks fucking awful. This looks like, if you asked me to name the Metacritic score, it might start with a 6. This looks like it could be a legendarily bad flop.
Man, it's so funny too, because I watched several reactions and like none of them had that natural like wow moment.
Yeah,
you know
I think
what I mean?
They were going for that too with this trailer. Like, what? Samus in a motorcycle and there's a big desert? What? Like, that was nobody's reaction.
Yeah,
but that's totally what they were going for.
It was like immediate cope. I'm still looking at the trailer now. This is going to be a long segment,
hey,
so
do
we
you
can
want to
say
ride?
everything.
Okay, in between your cleanly designed like Metroid worlds that are all nice and interlocking, do you want to ride on a fucking motorcycle for 5 minutes at a time across a big empty desert? Does that
I don't
sound
know
like
who's.
fun?
Yeah, I can't even get to the open world portion because I still need to talk about the bike. When I first saw the bike, I thought this was a spinoff. I did not think that this was like. I legitimately was like, well, this can't be.
I knew they wouldn't do they couldn't tease a spin-off before the game is even out, before they show a trailer. If they were going to do a spin-off, the timing would be after the Prime 4 trailer.
Yeah. Part of me wonders if this is one of those games that when you're playing it actually on your system, it actually looks like really, really good. And it's just one of those things that doesn't translate to a direct, like it looks bad with the YouTube compression or whatever. But like I'm looking at this electricity that lights up inside the motorcycle as Samus just got on it. And it looks kind of like not particularly special. You get on, there's like generic, it looks
like Drag and Drive. This looks like a Drag and Drive character.
Dude,
DLC.
It does.
It's like, dude, we're adding Samus to Drag and Drive. That's what this looks like.
Oh, dude.
The
you hit
shots
nail
with the
on head.
motorcycle.
It feels like Metroid. It feels like the Drag X Drive or Drag and Drive, I guess. But like this kind of HUD comes up on the motorcycle, and it's a singular color, and it doesn't. They don't even try and make it make sense. Like it looks like
It's
just
just
a
a
cheap
number.
texture.
It's just like a number and
It's
a
not
meter.
even a number. There's not even a
There's
number.
a number. There's a number there.
I don't see one.
There's a
Hold up.
speed meter in the bottom right.
Let me check. Well, you might be looking at a different part.
I'm looking at like the gameplay part where they're actually.
I'm not.
Okay.
I still think the suit looks nice. The red suit. I think it looks cool.
Sure.
But then, like, yeah, and the motorcycle. You know what it looks like? It looks like
Look at this position. You ever see the South Park episode where Mr. Garrison invites that like fucking wheel
No.
where you got to stick a dildo up your ass
Nope.
to use it?
no.
Samus is assuming the position to ride this motorcycle. She's like this. It's like this in the fucking motorcycle. It's ridiculous. What is she doing?
Right now in the trailer, I'm at the part where she just launched out and she's about to touch the desert ground. And I just want to say, like, the wheels and the motorcycle and everything about that and the way that it hits the ground, it all just looks so plain. It looks like Unity store assets.
This
Like they bought-
screams to me game that had no vision and no direction. This is, hey, people like Metroid Prime. You make a Metroid Prime with no other like thought or reasoning behind it. With no like, this wasn't a game born because they had ideas. This is a game born because fanboys bitch, I think.
I'm looking at the first shot. I'm going frame by frame on this thing. You can already see like a big skybox with a big mountain you can't go to. You can see some really bad looking, just sort of like random rock formations. The tires don't even look like they're going in the sand. It doesn't, it's not appealing graphically. It's not appealing artistically. It's not appealing in almost any sense. Then let's see. She skids around and does a terrible looking donut. This looks like a mobile game right now. Like this looks. Then she pops a wheelie. It's funny too because like you can tell with the animations on the bike, they just don't look fluid or fleshed out or anything. Like look at Link when he gets on a horse in Breath of the Wild.
Look at Link when he gets on the motorcycle in Breath of the Wild. It looks so much fucking better than this.
Dude, honestly, it does. And honestly, that's the first thing I thought of when I realized it was a real thing. I thought the motorcycle was stupid in Breath of the Wild, honestly. I didn't like it.
I like it. It's
And I
so
think
cheesy. I'm glad it's DLC and it's not just like in the game naturally.
But Jason, it's so stupid. They give you the motorcycle as your reward for having done absolutely everything in the game. So what the hell are you supposed to do now? Just ride on the motorcycle
that's
for
the
2
point.
seconds?
It's a very PlayStation 2 era mindset, and I love it. It's like, all right, well, now that you're done with the game, here's something really fucking cool. I
see some places in the distance I can go. I will say, visually, I kind of like the way that the sun kind of glare happens in 3 places. I think that's an interesting look. And like this shot where she's riding away is actually the first one that actually looks decent to me. But, man, it's just so, there's not a whole lot of contrast. And it's shockingly empty. Like it's like oh man, when they pan, this is the funniest part when they pan out of in the desert and there's just like one like old like mechanical thing and she's just there alone and there's nothing, dude. And I look at this and I'm thinking, you know what? Wind Waker's ocean had more.
Yeah.
The Great Sea has more going on than this right now.
Why does Metroid need like a hub world with a motorcycle? That seems just like it shouldn't work. And it wouldn't work. It seems like an idea that should have been shot down. Like somebody brought it up and they're like, no, that's not what Metroid is. And somebody should have said that at some point. But because this game had no vision, nobody gave a fuck. Well, they gave a fuck.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
I think
because there's no like strong place that this game is coming from and like trying to. There's no like main idea of the game, if that makes sense. It seems like they're just throwing shit in.
It's so disappointing. I look at because like I'm a person who actually thinks that an open world Metroid game could work. But this doesn't look like an open world. This looks like an unbelievably enormous, unnecessary hub world that connects disjointed zones that have nothing to do with each other. There's no natural way that they fit together. And from a development standpoint, and you know what's funny too is I think that this is it. Like, I don't think that there's another big open section. I think it's just the desert, because I can see the stormy place there. I can see the big tree right in the middle. I can see the snowy place over there. Like,
you can practically see the Mario lands. Like, this is this world, this is this world, this is this world.
Yeah, no. It looks real cheap. And like, cause like the thing is, it's like the things that you want in a Metroid game, it's like they took that completely out of the equation. This is just stages. Are we just going to different stages in this game? And it doesn't have anything that people...
This trailer wasn't presented with any kind of grandiosity. This wasn't like this. They just drop it in there. Nintendo does, like, we've been saying it like since the start of waiting for Nintendo. They don't have faith in this game. Nintendo thinks this game. It seems like Nintendo thinks this game sucks.
Even when you pop out, so when she first gets off of the bike and you see the first person mode, that's when it finally hit me. That I was like, oh, this is actually Metroid Prime for 100%. Like, I started at 0%, and that slowly worked its way over to 100. That was when I hit 100.
I think there was supposed to be a big reveal. Like, people were supposed to pog out. You were supposed to have the Nintendo hat and go, it was Prime 4 the whole time?
You know what's funny, too, is, like, I think that, like, this was... Yeah, whoever's putting this trailer together is doing a better job. I could cut a version of this trailer. I'm confident I could cut a more hype version. And you know what I would do? I would not start with the motorcycle. You have to show some Metroid Prime stuff, and then it's the motorcycle, and then it's like, what? You don't want to be like, what am I looking at? This looks empty. Like, you know what I mean? Show something hype first.
It's like the worst foot forward. I would say this is the worst foot forward, but like, what's the good foot? What have they shown of Metroid Prime 4 that looks good in any trailers?
I think the very
Tell me
end,
one thing.
Yeah,
one thing they've shown that looks good.
The very end of the first trailer when she steps into the green biome.
That's stupid.
It's a very good looking...
They showed like one fucking hallway. It like zooms out like a drone shot and it's like, here's a hallway you can walk down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that was.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the most appealing thing I've seen so far, is that hallway.
And that's telling. That sucks.
It does. And look at this. So when she gets off the bike... This is just amazing, honestly. I just feel so bad. You know what I want to say? I won't say any names, but a very large Metroid fan messaged me after this and said, "Dude, my heart just sank," and then said, "Just cancel it." And that's not something I would have. Now this person has since changed their mind. You know who you are. This person since changed their mind.
Really, they talked themselves into this bullshit.
A slew of other people did. But like, that's the thing. Here's what I have to say to you if you're watching. The heart knows.
You can like anything you want. Like, if this comes out,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
and it's some dog shit, but you're Samus and you're shooting shit again, and you like that, then whatever, man. You can like whatever you want. I am a firm believer that like you can take any video game, you can take almost anything, and if you really look, you can convince yourself that you like this.
Oh, for sure.
Good,
a lot of it's just different strokes, different folks,
or
whatever. But this is a case, I think this individual has seen this game, and I think that gut instinct was correct. And I think, I kind of understand coping. He said to me that he thinks this might be his Tears of the Kingdom, where like I bought it anyway, even I was like, I don't think that looks good. And I hated it. And so we'll see. But back to Samus getting off the bike. The first thing I take note of this area that she hops off is it's extremely flat and wide open. And there's actually, it's just a big empty room. So we've transitioned from a giant empty literal barren desert hub world.
There's some like lava falling out of a pipe. That's cool. The lava looks good.
To literally just, and okay, we've got 3 enemies on screen now. But here's the thing. It's another very wide open space. And it's so weird because when I'm looking at this now, I'm not thinking about like when you have a giant interconnected world, these kinds of spaces aren't a turnoff. But knowing that I'm coming from a giant empty hub world into this, it looks so much worse. So much worse. And I think, now let's get to the next thing right after that. 3 random sentinel type dudes.
You're in a big
lasers.
empty area, probably the same desert, but at night, and you get jumped by a whole bunch of wolves.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. That's in the snow area.
not
So
even.
here's the thing. That's the other thing that I found so concerning about this was when I saw this snowy area, I'm like, hold up, this is wide open too. Is this just a giant field after giant field? Dude, look how many polygons are in this shot. Is it 100 total? Like there's absolutely nothing going on.
This is almost Game Freak levels of cheap looking. If you pause at any point where a wolf is on screen, they look like shit.
You know
they
what's
look
sad?
fucking awful.
What's so sad about this game? Pause at any point in the whole trailer, and it looks
bad. Yeah, exactly.
And if you're showing off the hub world, like what they showed you is the most exciting thing that can possibly happen in that hub world. They're trying to sell you this game right now. The most exciting thing that can happen is you can shoot a homing missile. It like literally
Dude,
when you're
that
on
applies to everything they've shown about this. Is like you would think they would be trying to show the most exciting things, and all they can come up with is in the first trailer. They're like, you can use psychic powers to hit switches. And in this one, it's like, you can fight dog shit looking wolves and ride a motorcycle across a big empty desert.
To go back to the Tears of the Kingdom analogy that was made, that was my cope the whole time. Was they're just not showing us. They showed us everything other than the depths. They showed us everything before the game came out. The wolves area was a very concerning section to me. And then everything just looks, it's so sterile.
Yeah.
Like every environmental thing happening, it doesn't look like it's teeming with alien life or like, and the thing is, it's not like, it doesn't feel oppressive or isolating. It just feels sterile and dry. I'm not intimidated by any of these environments so far. Like, and then you've got this big long rail section with her and the morph ball that
the next most exciting thing they show is that you can grapple a thing.
They already
and
showed
open
that
it
though.
up.
They already showed that.
That's exciting though. You
I
can
thought it
you can break things with the grappling hook. The morph ball, guys, that's in this. Remember the morph ball? It's back.
Yeah, the morph ball, and look at what they're showing of the morph ball too. It's like, you know, even in Metroid Prime 1, you're going through, vroom, vroom, vroom. It's like you're on a roller coaster, and this is literally just a straight line to nowhere.
Big fucking straight line to a big lightning rod in the sky. Yeah.
Did they forget to design this game? Like, it's, you know, like, this is like...
They got the people who did Final Hallway 13 to do the morph ball sections in Metroid.
Is this the first
Prime 4.
AI-developed Nintendo game?
The humans fucked it up, so they're like, you know what? Those open AI people.
Yeah. Now we got a release date.
Get 'em on the
so
case.
that's the thing that's cool. All right, 12/4. You know what? I saw someone bring this up, and they were saying they were upset about it, but it makes a whole lot of sense. They posted a frowny face. This wasn't a friend or anyone I know. This was just in like a comment section. They were like, it's not going to make the Game Awards. I think that's intentional.
What? What the okay, hold on. What? Like there's a date cutoff for the Game Awards and this releases after, and that's what they were lamenting?
Yeah.
Like this game has any fucking shot at winning a single Game Award?
Dude,
this
some people
game,
are still huffing that copium.
This game will be lucky to get an 80 on Metacritic. This is not winning any fucking awards.
Okay, it's conspiracy time. Brendan messaged me earlier about the art book that's coming out because it looks pretty cool. But he said because that's coming out before, he said it's, first of all, it's weird that it's coming out before the game releases.
Okay.
So the big art book's coming out
that
before the game came out. And
it's
he
another
said,
Nintendo doesn't have confidence in this game indicator.
Yeah, he said that's a little strange to me because it screams that this game was going to come out at a different time and they pushed it back. And
possible.
Like, man, like at this rate, honestly, where it's September, October, November, it comes out in December, we might get one more look at this game before it releases. Like one more chance at a trailer.
You think they're just going to like drop one on Twitter? I think this is it, man. I think this is what we get.
Well, I was thinking it might be the last one, but they might show us one. They might, well, at the very least, there's going to be a launch trailer. But not counting that, I was thinking we might get more. But this is bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, and that's the thing too, is like, from you were coming from a hater perspective on this. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what I think. I don't like. Obviously, I don't hate Metroid. I love Metroid.
I just
think that this game is so concerning.
After the first trailer, my opinion was the game's probably going to be fine, but that was a bad trailer. Ooh boy, that was a stinky trailer. We need a better trailer. Yeah. Now after seeing this one, it's like they might be doing the best with what they have.
Yeah. Well,
they might just be working with dog shit.
I look back at that first trailer now and I compare it to this one. I'm like, man, that first trailer wasn't so bad. They're getting worse and worse. This is so bad, man. I just...
Who's this fucking guy floating? Is that Silex or whatever everybody's freaking out over?
And then they have the Amiibo announcement.
Who gives a shit? You guys are too easily entertained if this guy gets you excited.
Woof, man. So I guess that's a whole segment. We talked about that for quite a while.
I don't know. I think we can go another 5 minutes.
On just Metroid? I went through the whole thing, and I think we've said everything that needs to be said. Who knows how much this Okay, I'll say the motorcycle amiibo.
Is this a wait for the reviews territory? Has this shifted from I'm going to get it to wait for the reviews territory for you?
Yeah, like I'm at the point now where the reviews would really have to sell me because I don't think I'll like this game.
So if this ends up being like an actual like capital B bomb, I will be much more interested if it comes out. Like this comes out and the meta score is 82, I sleep. If this comes out and the meta score is 55, I'm getting it.
You're getting it, yeah.
Yeah. If this like comes out and like even the biggest Metroid fans on the planet are acting like the world is ending because this came out, I would want to play it.
You know what's crazy is it already got canceled once.
Yeah. Like they can't exactly. It's like
know what? This is such a Last Guardian situation. It's a game that's been in development forever that people thought wasn't going to happen, and then it finally happened and it released to like a 70 Metacritic.
Yeah. Well, this goes to like what I was saying earlier. Like it probably got canceled the first time because it didn't have like a cohesive vision, and Nintendo's like, what is this pile of shit?
Yeah.
Start
over.
It's
a different developer too. I think it was
they went to a new developer, but it's like there was still no foundation to build on, so this is just another pile of shit, probably.
Yeah, and you know what's sad too is this is going to be the first Retro Studios game to release since Tropical Freeze, right?
But as we've mentioned, like that doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, like
their inability to finish a project in over 10 years should be a huge red flag.
It is.
Yeah.
It straight up is. Yeah. And like I think that there's this narrative that it's just Nintendo and they're still golden, but things cannot be looking good at Retro Studios.
No, of course fucking Nintendo has not seen it fit to pass any of the shit they've been working on for over 10 years to the actual audience.
Yeah.
They haven't seen anything coming out of Retro Studios.
And they also took Donkey Kong from them. So
yeah, exactly. Like Nintendo doesn't have faith in these guys. They didn't have faith in this game. Trailer looks bad. The game, I mean, who knows? The game might be fine, but it's not looking good.
Now let's talk about the other scenario, I guess. Like, what if this game comes out to a 95 Metacritic score?
That's not in the. I don't think that's in the cards.
I kind of don't either. I'm just saying, like, let's play around. Like,
okay, let's pretend it's
how could
4
we have
years
been
ago.
so wrong?
Let's pretend it's 2021 and that was actually a possible scenario where this game could come out and get like a 95, and this is like the next Nintendo masterpiece. Because I think that was the expectation hoisted upon it, like when it was announced. But like I think the ship has sailed so far on that, right?
Yeah.
I
don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
I think best case scenario is like mid 80s for that. And we're not. Metacritic score is just like a quick and dirty. Like, I know it doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. That's just like if you could assign one number to a general consensus, then that's like just what I'm basing it off of. But like,
okay, I know this won't happen, but if this gets a Metacritic score in the 50s, even 59,
that would be ridiculous.
I want you to make a promise to me.
Okay.
That you will make a video about this game defending it.
Well, no, that would be soulless. I couldn't do that. I would make a video on it, but I don't know if I would defend it. I wouldn't know. I haven't played the game, so I don't know what the fucking...
Yeah.
Maybe a segment on waiting for Nintendo, but I wouldn't do like a real video,
right.
you know?
All right. Well,
I'll meet you there.
That's been waiting for Nintendo's... You know, we got criticism for being a doomer for Kirby Air Riders. This was...
Imagine this one.
If you're still here and you're a Metroid fan, like, I'm so sorry. It's not looking good.
I like Metroid
We're just
Dread.
calling it how we
Don't
see
kill
it.
me.
I like Metroid 1. I like Metroid NES. Big fan.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Shalapanetic, everybody like and well, maybe not at this one.
Yeah. No, just hang your head and just
Unsubscribe and tell us how much we suck.
thoughts and prayers for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Yeah.